Hi guys, I'm Erin Monroe, and today I have the pleasure of introducing to you Olivia Feliz. When asked about Livy, the first thing her best friend Alexandra said to me was, and I quote, "She is small, but has big hair." This is a quality of Livy's that I didn't necessarily need told to me because, well, she probably has the best hair I've ever seen and is described, again by Alexandra, as a mini Zendaya combined with Ariana Grande. More important than her fantastic hair, though, Livy is immensely kind. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of her, apart from her love of the Shatter Me series, is her laugh, which I can always count on hearing ring through the den whenever I see her sitting at the tables. Her last name is perfectly fitting, as Feliz literally translates to happy, and she graces us all with her gorgeous voice in the St. Mary's Choir. She's a brilliant, joyful light in the class of 22, and I can only pray she won't forget us all when she's living her romanticized life as an editor in New York City. So, without further ado, I give you Olivia Rose Feliz.
The question was, where does your salvation lie? Or in other words, what gives you daily peace, love, or joy? I knew my answer immediately. Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. My meaning of life classmates went around the room giving their answers of laughter, cars, songs, and hugs. Then I explained how SVU, a series about heinous crimes, is my comfort show I watch every day. My face mask hid the heat rising in my cheeks as someone said, with clear concern, SVU is very dark to be a comfort show. I grew very aware that I was serving unconfident Wednesday Addams to my classmates. I spoke again, expecting to form some explanation for my love of SVU, but my mouth and mind failed to connect sentences, and I stumbled out an ineffective, "I don't know, I just like it." I was left wondering with a question that has haunted my friends and family for years. Why do stories of heinous crimes bring me so much joy? I would soon find my answer thanks to a toilet. In my bathroom, there is a pink piece of wood, and written on it in gold Sharpie is the Miley Cyrus quote, "Change is a thing you can count on." This particular quote hangs in a place I see every day to remind me that change is inevitable. I thought with enough visual repetition, these words would end my hatred towards change. But they have not. I am happiest with consistency and control, and change is the absence of both. It ends something good, makes a familiar unknown and uncomfortable, and gives me no say. I love SVU because it never changes. For 22 seasons, Detective Olivia Benson has been putting away the bad guys. One episode ends, and another always begins. It is a constant in my life, and for that reason, SVU is my salvation. However, I know the show is bound to end. Benson will retire, and I will be left with reruns. I cannot control SVU's life expectancy, making it a change I can count on. My coping mechanism is self-realization. When change is not my choice, it forces me to grow, and growth is always good. Moving to Memphis taught me a culture in which friendliness to a stranger is expected, and patience with the bad drivers is necessary. Losing teammates and coaches on my competitive soccer teams taught me how to cherish the smallest moments with both acquaintances and role models. Bringing an end to my summers at my Christian sleepaway camp taught me how to maintain a relationship with God without an annual spiritual revival. Watching my mom after her brain surgery relearn how to walk, write, and speak taught me that strength and resilience are limitless with the hope and love from others in the bits we find in our own pockets. I don't think I will ever welcome uncontrollable change, but I know there's a lesson to be learned from it. When it comes, I know I will learn something from the end of SVU. But that does not mean I won't cry during the series finale. Without change, as author Tahara Mafi says, we end up like water going nowhere. Water that never moves. It's fine for a little while. You can drink from it and it will sustain you. But if it sits for too long, it grows stale, it goes bad, it becomes toxic. To my chaotic, lovely class of 2022, our waters at St. Mary's have sustained us. They have helped us to grow and thrive together. We've developed our passions and found our salvations and been there for each other through all the good and all the bad. and I've loved every single second of it with you. But as our senioritis now stinks up the den and runs rampant through the halls, it's obvious that our waters are growing stale. It's now time for waves and waterfalls. Leaving this place and each other will hurt, but it's what we need to grow. This change we have long been counting on has finally come, and I can't wait to see what each of you does with it. As author Cassandra Clare says, "Life is a book, and there are 1,000 pages I have not yet read." I think we'd all agree it's time for a new chapter. Thank you.